Hey everybody, Tails here. A bit of a short video for today, but I did get some more games and such. Not a ton of stuff, but I just went to Bull today to trade in those Blu-rays that I got from the last video, and got $51 in store credit. And I did get a few items, and I also got some pretty amazing like 3DS games and such, but I put those on hold. I still have an Xbox One on hold that I want to get, and a X-Files game that I never knew was on PlayStation 2. I really don't want the X-Files game on PS2 really, but I mostly just want to pick it up because it's like a pretty rare game and everything. But anyway, let me just show you what I got today. And next video, the 3DS games that I'm going to show you, these are like some pretty like high-end stuff, like mostly just ones that collectors are looking out for, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, I did get one Blu-ray film that I will be holding on to at least. I don't really keep Blu-rays as often, but I got this Sky Crawlers Blu-ray, just a anime movie that I never knew existed. I've never heard of this movie. It was made by the same people that made the Ghost in the Shell movies, and yeah, I just never heard about it, so I'll give it a watch. And I also got I'll save this one for later, but this is one of the few Professor Layton games I do not have. Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. There were a bunch of like DS games at Bull Moose. Like I guess someone just traded in like a whole bunch of like their like DS collection and some shovelware games. But I mean, this is a pretty good game. This is definitely not a shovelware game, I'll tell you that. But yeah, this is one of the few Professor Layton games I do not have. The only one that I'm missing is for the DS at least is the Miracle World, I believe. That's the only one I do not have, and the only 3DS Brazilian game I do not have is the Ace Attorney crossover. So yeah, so glad I have this one. Next up, are the some 3DS stuff. I got Super Street Fighter 4 3D edition for the 3DS. It's only $11, and I felt like that was a reasonable price. It's one of those slipcover cases, which is pretty cool, and it's actually in really good condition. It's like whoever originally owned this either took care of their games or just rarely like played them. But yeah, it is complete, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this is one of the few 3DS games I got. It's been a while since I've actually gotten like any 3DS stuff. I think the last like 3DS game I remember ever getting were, of course, the Professor Layton games and some Sushi Striker game on the 3DS on Amazon, but I sold that one. Here's another 3DS game, and I'm actually glad I found this one because it's pretty, not a super expensive game, but just one that I don't really see often, and it is Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon for the 3DS. It's only $23, it's around a $30 game. Fortunately, no manual inside of it, but oh well. Case is in really good condition. It's in as good condition as the Street Fighter game, which is interesting because, yeah, I'm surprised that they're in really good condition. I mean, this is probably from a collector. Next up is a game that I was actually thinking about getting, and that is Dead Space for the PS3. I heard that they're going to be remastering this game pretty soon, but I never played it. I've never seen gameplay. I just know it's a good game, and I've been wanting to play it like for a while. I'm not really big into the EA stuff, or at least just when they were like just stopped caring. I mean, this was when EA was good. I mean, there's other good Electronic Art games like Mirror's Edge and It Takes Two, but yeah, it is complete. I actually remember this game used to be like super cheap. Now it's like a $20 game somehow. I guess just because there hasn't been like a remake of this game in a while. And I will get the second Dead Space, and I'll probably skip Dead Space 3 because I heard it's not as good of a game. And finally, for the PS3 stuff, is Persona 4 Arena on the PS3 at this Core Gaming. I was debating on whether to get either the Parappa Rapper PSP game or this, and I just ended up picking this out just so I could get the online trophies in this and everything. I will get that Parappa. I I will get that Parappa the Rapper game next time I go to Core Gaming if they still have it. It is complete though, both the Persona 4 and that Parappa the Rapper game, which I'll probably get one day. And yeah, it's in pretty good condition, and yeah, I just didn't have this one. I have this on 360, and now I have it on PS3. There's also a limited edition version which has the music CD and everything, but I don't have that. And Finally, it's actually a pretty good game. This is the only PS1 game that I picked out, and it is Twisted Metal 2. I know Twisted Metal games are going up in value, so I just had to pick this up. Um, Unfortunately, the only thing is, it is Twisted Metal 2, but it's actually the Black Label version of Twisted Metal 2 for the disc, which is kind of why I hate these green cases, because usually they're like silver, but instead this is just the colored case. I mean, it's still the same game, really. The manual isn't in too great condition. The back is in okay condition. I'll probably just hold on to this, and if I get a Black Label version, I'll like get that and sell this. I'll probably just sell this like with the case only, and then I'll sell like the other disc like disc only, or if I ever find like an empty case, who knows. And yeah, that's actually all the games that I got. And the only two things that Bull Moose did not take was this Ring of Honor Survival of the Fittest DVD, which I actually looked it up on eBay, finally found a listing, and one last sold for 10 with 5 shipments. So I mean, I'm not surprised that I didn't take it, just because I didn't have a barcode and it wasn't in the system. And then this just wasn't in the system at Bull Moose, but the Session for Blu-ray, it's last one sold for like $8, so maybe I'll try to sell it, maybe I'll just trade it. I mean, I don't know. I'll see if I want to sell this or not. But if anyone's interested, like maybe comment. I'll probably like trade this by the time like someone comments. And well, I actually did when I was actually at Core Gaming, I asked them if they had any PS3 or PS4 empty cases, and they did. I got like 2 official red cases and these black GameStop cases that I hate. Oh well, I mean, I'll just use these for disc-only games. I'll keep the red cases at least. Maybe I'll swap my PS3 copy of Persona 5 into one of these red cases just to go with the art. And yeah, that's it for this video. I enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.